The truth about the Bible, the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native man, woman, and child, who you are according to the Bible. We are here to reveal our true history, not the history that America gives us. Right. We are here to expose America and to teach our people that we must come out of these transgressions and these sins that we are in. Give me that, John 8:32. John 8:32.
But John chapter 8, verse 32. And ye shall know the truth.
It says ye, the Israelites, the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native man, woman, and child, read.
And the truth shall make you free.
It says the truth shall make us free. Give me the truth. It says the truth shall make us free. The truth is what takes us out of this oppression that America has placed us in. The truth is what teaches us that we must have a father and a mother in a single home. The truth teaches us that we must love our brothers as we love ourselves. We must stop this self-hatred. We must stop this black on black crime, Hispanic on Hispanic crime. We must stop all these things that we have amongst our community. We have to come out of these ways and understand how we must conduct ourselves as a people, as a collective whole. Read.
Book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 142. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness.
It says the righteousness that God gives us is an everlasting righteousness. Read.
And thy law is the truth.
And the laws of God is the truth. This is our heritage. This is our true culture. That's why in John 8:32, it says the truth shall make us free. Give me Deuteronomy 28. But when we look ourselves in these communities, we understand that we are at the bottom of society. We understand that during the time of the civil rights movement, we had Black Wall Street. We had our own hospitals, our own schools, our own restaurants. But when we joined into these other nations, we became at the bottom of society. God instructed us, in fact, give me Deuteronomy 7. Give me 7 and start at verse 3. God instructed us that we must gather together amongst ourselves. He never told us that we must gather amongst the other nations. We were supposed to be for ourselves. Every nation has their religion, has their gods, has their culture, their heritage, but we share their heritage because we don't understand our own. Read Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 3. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 3. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them.
So this is Moses speaking to the Israelites. He's speaking to the heathen nations, the Gentile nations. He says, you shall not make marriages with them. Read.
Thy daughter, thou shalt not give his son, or his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son.
So he said, don't give your kids to these other nations to marry off. Read.
Verse 4, for they will turn away thy son from following thee.
What?
For they will turn away thy son from following thee.
He said, for they will turn away thy sons from following him. Verse 6. We are great. We are never supposed to join with them. We were supposed to be for ourselves. Read verse 6.
Verse 6. For thou art an holy people.
The Lord says the Israelites are an holy people. We are a different type of people. Read.
Unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee.
So out of all 18 nations of the earth, God has chosen one nation who are the Israelites who Moses is speaking to.
That's right. Chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Brother, hey my brother, check this out. Did you hear what he just said?
No, sir.
I'm going to show you what he said about the Israelites. Read verse 6 again. This is Moses. Are you familiar with the Bible? Just stay right here for me. Stay right here for me. Stay right here for me. Because I want to show you something. Are you familiar with the Bible?
No, sir.
No, sir. Have you ever read the Bible? All right, well, look. They teach us in the Christianity church that the Bible is this miracle, wonder-working book, right? But the Bible means book of record. The Bible is our record. So if I ask you a question, what happened before slavery? What would you tell me? To our people, not to everybody, to our people, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and natives. What happened before slavery? Because you know the Mexicans and the natives were in slavery too, right? We were free, but what were we free of? No, we weren't here. We were brought over here on ship. 1619. Give me Galatians 4:26. Because everybody says Africa, but it's over 56 countries in Africa. What part of Africa? Because Egypt is in Africa. We're not Egyptian. Libya is in Africa. We're not Libyan. But we were none of them, so we're in Africa. Watch it. I'm going to show you why I'm free.
Galatians chapter 4, verse 26. But Jerusalem, which is above, is free.
It said where?
Which is above, is free.
What is it above? Jerusalem. Do you know what Jerusalem is? Jerusalem is the capital of Israel. It says Jerusalem is above and free. Read.
Which is the mother of us all.
It's the mother of us all, speaking to the Israelites. You know how we said let's go to the motherland? They call Africa the motherland. But it's a certain country in Africa that's called the motherland. Do you know where Israel gets his name from? Go to Genesis 32:26. I'm gonna show you. Israel was a man, a great man, whose name was once Jacob, and then changed to Israel. But Israel has a meaning. So when you hear that we are Israelites, you ever heard of us, the Israelites? So when you hear Israelites, Israelites is a powerful name. It's more than niggas and partners and homies. We kings, we gods. Watch this. Watch what it says in Israel means. Read.
Genesis chapter 32, verse 27. And he said unto him, what is thy name?
So this was Jacob wrestling with this angel. They were wrestling, and Jacob threw his hip out of place. Read.
What is thy name?
He said, what is your name? Read.
And he said, Jacob.
So he told him, he said, my name is Jacob. Read.
And he said, thy name shall be called no more Jacob, but Israel.
He said, the angel told him, he said, your name ain't Jacob no more. Your name is Israel now. Why did he change his name to Israel? Watch this. Read.
For as a prince hast thou power with God and with man.
He said, for a prince has thou power with God, the creator of all things that exist, and with men. Now go to Deuteronomy 76. So when you read Deuteronomy 76 and understand that we're the greatest people on the earth, now it's starting to tie in why Israelites are the greatest people on the earth. The people, they call themselves Jews now, the Jewish people, it's the reason that they tried to take on this name. They took our land and tried to claim our land and claim our nationality because they understand how powerful it is to be an Israelite. That's why today when you look into society today, who pretty much runs the financial situation? The Jews, right? It's a reason because everybody respects them because they know that the Jews and the Israelites are the most powerful people on the face of the earth. But what they don't tell you is they're not the real Jews. We're the real Israelites. But it's the reason that we don't have the power that we're supposed to have right now. I'm going to give that to you too. Give me Deuteronomy 76 first. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
So do you know what the word holy means? What does it mean? Give me the 22. I'm going to tell you, because the Bible answers everything that's in the Bible answers. Right. So we listen to these Christian churches. I'm not sure if you grew up in a Christian church or not, but they teach us all this stuff what man thinks this is and man thinks. Nah, the Bible explains itself. Watch this, I'm going to show you what holy means. Read.
Leviticus chapter 20 verse 26. Bring it out. And ye shall be holy unto me.
So God said, ye shall be holy unto me. Read.
For I, the Lord, am holy and have severed you.
Do you know what it means to sever? Sever means to separate it, to cut off, to separate. Read.
Have severed you from other people.
He said, I separated you from other people. I made you different. I go back to Deuteronomy 76. He said, I separated you from other people. You holy because I'm holy. God is different. God is not like everybody else. So he said, I severed you. I made you holy like me. I made y'all different. I made your hair the way it is. Nobody has your type of hair. You know what I'm saying? Nobody has the talent that you possess. When you look into the sports world, you look into the music world, the acting world, who dominates in all these areas? We dominate. It's the reason that we dominate. It's not by coincidence. It's by genetics. It's a reason because we're great. Read 76 again. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people. Unto himself.
For him.
Above.
What?
Above
who?
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
He said we are above all people that are on the face of the earth. It's no equality in us and everybody else. Nobody can do what we do. Look, just like anything we do, we dominate. We conquer. Any situation, think about 400 years of slaves. You take any other nation and you put them in the conditions that they took us through. Do you think they'll still be surviving today? We still stay strong. You get what I'm saying? And we keep prevailing. But we are still at the bottom of society. Go to Deuteronomy 28. Give me 28 and 1 first. We're still at the bottom of society though. Because we're supposed to rule the earth. The earth was made for the Israelites. You know what I'm saying?
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So he said this gonna happen if you obey God. Read.
To observe and to do all his commandments which I command thee this day.
He said if you do what God commands you to do, this is what's gonna happen. Read.
That the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
So this is what was supposed to happen. Remember, Israel is a principality with God and with men. So we were supposed to be ruling men. We were supposed to be showing them how to conduct themselves on the earth.
Right.
We were supposed to be giving them morals. We were supposed to be giving them standards. We set the tone. We are the trendsetters. Anything we do, they do.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Just think about everything we do. They copy us. They want to be us every time we get shot. This time for injustice. That's when they don't want to be us.
Right.
But that happens to us. But it's the reason that happened to us. Give me verse 15. I'm explaining to you. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass.
He said, but it's going to happen.
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
If you don't obey God, read.
to observe, to do all his commandments, and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So what does that mean? He said, if you don't listen to God, you don't obey him, all these curses going to come upon you and overtake you. Do you think that's something that we look forward to? We don't look forward to it, right? But it's happening, right? Watch it. Give me verse 16. I'll show you how it's happening.
Verse 16, cursed shalt thou be in the city.
So do you think the black, Hispanic, and Native man is cursed in the city? Why do you say that? Look at our ghetto. Trash. We sell the poison to our people. That's not how you supposed to. That's not how we supposed to move. We don't move like that. It's not supposed to happen like that. Look at the school system. They teaching us lies. They teaching us that the Irish people went into slavery in 1619. They're taking away our history. They're teaching that to the new generation. So they don't even know that we were in slavery. We know, because I don't know how old you are, but I'm pretty sure you're at the age where you know that we were in slavery. We worked in cotton fields, all that. We were beat with whips. We were hung on trees, lynchings, all that. You familiar with all that, but they're trying to take it out of schools now because they say it causes segregation. But God said we was never supposed to join with them anyway. So it's okay to teach segregation. We ain't supposed to be rocking with y'all. You get what I'm saying? Watch it, read.
And cursed shalt thou be in the field.
When will we curse in the field? Look on the sign. Were we not cursing the field? Did we not pick cotton, sugar cane, watermelon?
Bring it out.
Did we not do this? Was not, do you know about the time of sharecropping? Being person, do you know what sharecropping? You know, they used to force us to get land, and if we couldn't pay for it, they do all these things to it, they take it from us, they punish us, and do all this stuff to us. It was by design that they did it to keep us at a lower state. Even now. They came and took this land from us, the so-called natives. They came and took this land, and they put them on reservations. How am I come to your house, take your house, and tell you got to sleep in the air? You get what I'm saying? They did this to us, but it wasn't because they can overpower us. It's because God allowed it to happen because we broke His laws and His commandments. It's only God that can allow this stuff to happen. Because at any time, just think about it. If we all came together, what they gonna do? You can't stop it. You get what I'm saying? Not saying that's how we move. We understand that this warfare is not carnal, it's spiritual. So it's not the physical things, it's the spiritual things, it's our mindset that we have to change in order to conquer what's being taking us right now. You get what I'm saying? Give me verse 32. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 32. Thy sons and thine daughters shall be given unto another people.
So he said our sons and our daughters going to be given it to another people. So do you understand why I'm bringing this out? The reason I'm bringing this out is I'm showing you that. I'm going to show you why. Give me verse 46. Read verse 46 first.
Verse 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed for help.
So it says they, meaning these curses gonna be upon y'all because y'all gonna forget y'all nationality. Y'all gonna call yourselves African Americans, blacks, colors, niggas. That's what y'all gonna call yourselves. Y'all gonna forget that y'all true name is Israel, Judah. Look at this sign right here. When you look at this sign right here, these are the names that God gave us: Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Ephraim, Manasseh, Simeon, Zebulun, Gad. These are the names that our oppressors gave us: American black, Hispanic, Native, Jamaican, Haitian, Puerto Ricans, Cubans. They gave us these names. Do you know where the name African American comes from? Okay, yeah, so Leo Scipio Africanus, who was a Roman general, Hannibal in the Second Punic War. Hannibal was a king from the tribe of Asher, and then you got Amerigo Vespucci, who was also a European, who took voyages over to America's named Northern and Southern Americas after him. These are two European men. We know we don't steal from white men. We know we don't steal from white men. Because even if you take a white man today and mix him with a black sister, the baby still come out with color. You know what I'm saying? A white man cannot make a dark child. They have recessive genes. You get what I'm saying? So if that's not our true nationality, I'm showing you now what our true nationality is. I'm showing you that they took this and made this a religious book to blind you from your true history. This is our history. So the person is what's going to show us how we identify that we are the Israelites. But this is Moses speaking to all the Israelites. So that's why we read these curses. Now go to verse 32.
Verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
It says thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people. When did that happen? In slavery, watch it. It's deeper than that though. Keep reading.
And thine eyes shall look, and thou with longing for them all the day long, and there shall be no might in thine hand.
So he said your kids gonna be given to other people, and there ain't nothing you gonna be able to do about it.
That's
That
right.
happened in slavery, but does it happen today? You get DHS, child services,
Yeah.
the judicial system. They say, well, what we gonna do? When they come to you, they say, oh, we feel like you're not fit to be a parent. Your kid had a scratch in their arm, we don't know where it comes from. They say they gotta look at it. You gonna take your child. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? How you doing, my man? Chill, right? I'm gonna show you that in the Bible. Watch this, verse 68.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68.
Everything I'm reading you is history.
That's right.
At this time it was prophecy, but now today in this generation it's history because we can point out and prove that actually happened to us. Read.
Verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Now he said we're gonna bring you into Egypt again. Okay, you say you didn't read about it, so you're not familiar with Moses in Egypt. You know Moses took the Israelites out of Egypt. So in Egypt they were serving hard bondage.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? They were serving hard bondage under Pharaoh. So he said, the Lord gonna bring you to Egypt again. Give me the precept of that. I'm gonna show you what Egypt means, because Egypt is synonymous to a word. It doesn't mean the actual land of Egypt. I'm gonna prove that to you too. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 5, verse 6. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee from the land of Egypt, from the house of bondage.
What does Egypt represent? Read it again.
I am the Lord thy God, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt, from the house of bondage.
What does Egypt represent? The house of what? What does bondage mean? To be what? To be bound. What does it mean to be bound? No, to be enslaved, to be captive, to be enslaved. When you in bondage, you in slavery. Bondage ain't, okay, I can just go do what I want to do. That's not bondage. Bondage is, you gonna do what we tell you to do, or else. That's what bondage means. So we say Egypt is the house of bondage. Now back in Deuteronomy 28, I'm gonna explain it. Even now that you know this, it means bondage or slavery or captivity, it's gonna make more sense to you, right? Read from the top.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
With what?
With ships.
How did this happen? Transatlantic slave trade. You know about the transatlantic slave trade, but do you know about the sub-Saharan slave trade? The sub-Saharan slave trade lasted 17th century. Before this even happened, in the 600s. You get what I'm saying? But they teach about the transatlantic because that's our history.
Right.
The sub-Saharan is different to why we follow Islam and these other different religions. That's under the Arabians. That's a whole other topic. But he said we're going to go into slavery, we're going to go into Egypt again with ships. Watch this, read.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
So, do you know where Egypt is on the map? You can find it. So, Egypt and Israel is like kind of close, right? So, it's no water between Egypt and Israel. So, we know that you can't go into Egypt by ship from Israel. Watch this. Give me Exodus 14, 13. I'm going to show you what he means. He said, by the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. Because when Moses was taking the Israelites across the Red Sea, he told them, be still. Watch the power of God. Watch it. Read.
Exodus chapter 14, verse 13. And Moses said unto the people, fear ye not, stand still, and see the salvation of the Lord, which he will show you today. For the Egyptians whom you have seen today, you shall see them again no more, forever.
He said you ain't going to see the Egyptians no more forever. So when he was right here, on the other side of the Red Sea, he said, you're going to go into Egypt again, meaning you're going to go into bondage or captivity again with ships.
Verse 68, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold.
And there, whenever you get off those ships, you're going to be sold, read.
Unto your enemies.
Unto who?
Unto your enemies.
Who will we sold to? White people. So what's the Bible called? Our enemies. That's right, read.
Sold unto your enemies.
Slave men
And bondwomen.
and slave women. He said you're going to be sold into your enemies, who we know we were sold to, the so-called white man, for slave men and slave women. Did that not happen to us? Is that not our history? So what we're proving is that we are the people of this book. We have to remember ourselves. We don't even know where we come from. You get what I'm saying? So why is it that all this happened to us? I'm going to ask you that. I'm going to see if you was paying attention. Why did all this happen to us? And we were chosen, and then what did we do? Because God ain't just saying, I'm just do this to see what's going to happen. We went and followed the law, statutes, and commandments. So,
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brother, be strong.